Hey everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and record the last couple of games of my league match against Mr. Fierce Lord, and I did record the first four, but I am a little sick, and when I listened to those, the audio was pretty gross, so I'm probably just not gonna upload them. Hopefully this will be better. Alright, what's the thingy we're looking at here? And this looks pretty clear that you open with a silk merchant. What else do you grab? Ferry? What are you ferrying? Maybe Lost Cities? And maybe ferry the silk merchants. I'd prefer to have a 4-3 than a 3-4, I think, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So we're gonna get a sentry on turn 3, and then we're gonna start getting. Are we getting a sentry over counterfeit? Okay, so I think we ferry the Lost Cities as our first 3. Maybe taking a silver would have been better. Either way, I'm taking a silk merchant as my second buy. And given that I'm not gonna. Man, I wonder if taking a silver would have been better, given that I'm not going to actually be buying Lost City probably soon, because I need to get a sentry or a counterfeit as my first 5. I guess this kind of makes it better, because now I can get the Lost City here. I think I don't play the Silk Merchant, or do I? Oh yeah, I do. I need to get the sentry. Start thinning. I wonder if maybe I should have just taken the counterfeit instead of the sentry, and instead of trashing my estates, taken a crossroads to try to draw through them once I'm close to drawing my deck. Use the crossroads to get the rest of the way there, and then effectively thin the estates that way, sort of. But that presents problems. But so does trying to trash the estates, because the sentry this late is by no means guaranteed to do that. Sentry gets a lot worse the later in the game you get it, and that starts being true at like turn 3. So probably taking a Lost City here? Or do I spend a coffer and get a counterfeit? I think I spend the coffer, get a counterfeit. Yeah, and he's really thin now because he's gotten his sentries to trash a bunch of junk for him. So I'm gonna have a comeback to do here. It's not impossible. I'm not that far behind. Okay. So let's see. Lost City Crossroads. Yeah. He's pretty close to drawing this deck either way. I think it's Lost City Crossroads for me. Probably want to start getting some more Silk Merchants here soon, and eventually a Horde. Embassy Big Money should get crushed here, right? We'll see. We'll see. Where's the game gonna be? Well, Embassy Big Money has Horde to support it too. Hmm. I wonder if Embassy Big Money would have been better. I mean, I'm pretty far away from like pivoting into that, but I wonder if that would have been better. Embassy Big Money with like a couple of hordes. Maybe a horde. Okay. Ooh, nice. Well, I did draw that. Whatever. Okay. That was pretty lucky. So, what? Is it time to take a horde? Do I take the horde? Oh, I've got the crossroads, so I can start greening kind of early. Yeah. I'm pretty close to drawing decks, so getting payload is probably pretty good. So, let's see. I certainly will be fine with taking estates to get a gold. So I could, with enough overdraw, I can make gold cost 2, but I have to take an estate. But I've got the crossroads. I think he takes a horde here. I think he definitely wants a horde at this point. He's drawing his deck. Something like a horde that's going to gain golds for him is really powerful, so he takes it, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Counterfeit that. And we hit 7. So we'll take a state with a gold. Another state, another gold. Or do I take... Yeah, another estate with another gold and another lost city. I'm going to scale my payload up pretty quickly. I've got this crossroads to hopefully just draw through these estates. And I've got the extra lost city. So we should be ready to start greening here pretty soon. I mean, I'm going to be greening as I'm building mostly because of the horde. So the challenge is going to be gaining control cards to keep drawing through the extra green I have to stay consistent. I mean, the possibility of a dud is certainly going to be there because I'm going to have a lot of stop cards. And, you know, I've only got this one crossroads. I probably want to get a second one at some point soon. My deck is going to be fairly dense with green. I'm pretty thin, and I'm also fairly... Ooh! He draws me a card with that, which I'm pretty grateful for because I may not have drawn everything here. Alright, we're going to trash that copper. That's got to go. Okay. Right. So what are my price points? I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can have 11, or I can have 13. I think I'll just take 11. Be happy about it. Or wait, what do I get if I get 13? 13 would get me Province, Crossroads, Lost City. But I'd lose a gold in the process. Whereas if I go Province, Crossroads, I can just trash the copper. Yeah. Let's do that. No need to take a copper or anything here. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Flew a little too close to the sun. And, this kind of thing can, in a game like this, cost it. So, let's see. What are the chances he'll gain a lost city on his turn? Um, this is the position he's in. He's in a position where you want to really think twice about gaining lost cities, I think, because I have a lot of stop cards in my deck for the amount of draw I have. So the odds of me, I mean, he doesn't see this hand, obviously. He doesn't know that this is the case for me, and that drawing me a card is quite likely making my turn a ton better. But you can infer that this might be happening. That doesn't mean don't get the lost cities. It just means think about it, right? Like, if Lost City isn't clearly the best thing for you, maybe don't get it. And, like, Silk Merchant might even be a better gain than Lost City, so... I don't know. He didn't draw his whole deck this turn, so I think at the very least he's going to want a Crossroads. Looks like he's not going to get a Lost City, so... Too bad for me. What am I gaining this turn? Probably Silk Merchant Crossroads. Or do I just not counterfeit the gold and I can just take the Silk Merchant? Probably do that. Probably not counterfeit the gold. Just take the Silk Merchant. So now I have 3 buys. Okay. Do I trash the Silk Merchant just for the hell of it? I don't think so. And I don't think I discard either of these. Because I should be able to draw a deck this time pretty easily. Both my Crossroads in here. Alright. Alright. So now, what do I want to buy? I have minimum of $9, $10, $11, $12. I could have up to $16. Oh, I like 16. He's not going to be able to quad, so let's do the 16. Wait, is 16 good? Because, no, I probably need to get some more deck control. No, I could draw... I can draw with Crossroads. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, not necessarily okay by any means, but gained 4 more stop cards, but I also, you know. Yeah, I don't have anything to finish that thought. It might have been a mistake. I don't know. I mean, I'm taking the faster, riskier route as opposed to the safer, more assured route, but I kind of like... I guess I don't maybe need to take the risk because I feel like I'm ahead. I don't know. So, what's the turn count? We're on turn 11. Yeah, I want to say what we're doing here would beat Embassy Big Money, even if it did have a horde. Then again, Embassy Big Money probably likes taking a Silk Merchant. Whoa, he has a double province turn. I guess his deck is a little better than I was thinking it was. So what does he do in his position? Does he double province and hope that I have a dud hand? Well, he went second. So what does that mean? I don't think much. I don't think he wants to double province here, even though, you know, looking at my hand, I know I don't have a dud hand, probably. So what does he do? I think even even not knowing this, you would say don't double province here, just because what's the goal? He double provinces, and then I would single province, and he could take Duchy, Silk Merchant, Crossroads. I kind of like that play for him. Having a fourth buy in the deck is pretty good, because it opens up quad province opportunities at some point. I have 4 buys in my deck, and if I draw everything, I will have $21. Or possibly... No, I counterfeited a gold last turn, so I will not have $21. So me quad provincing is a ways off. So he single provinces. And I think he probably wants to go Crossroads Silk Merchant here. It's mostly because I think the Silk Merchant is probably the... Oh, he double provinces, so I guess he's playing for a dud. Now, I can probably double province this turn unless I draw like all my green cards. He takes an Annex. That's not what I would do. That changes things, and now I think I think that I can, if I don't double province this turn, I just am not provincing at all, probably, and he's going to pay off 7 debt on his turn. Alright, so we're not going to trash anything. We are going to discard that province. Are we going to discard the gold as well? I don't think so. I think I need to draw the gold, and I'm going to draw 3 more cards, so I'll probably find more draw here. Okay. Oh, no, did not. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can have $15. It's not quite 16, so we'll just probably take some duchies here. Actually, I'm thinking about an annex. Wait, the annex wouldn't do anything for me. So take another duchy, and what? Silk Merchant. Crossroads becomes a really nice card pretty quickly here. Yeah, I'm going to take a Silk Merchant. I think that's probably the best card for my deck. I've got plenty of villagers to play them non-terminally, and I think that the most likely thing for me not double provincing is me not finding a card that gives plus buy. And the coffer is nice as well. Wait, why does he have a fishing village? When did that happen? Does he want a fishing village? Because he doesn't have that many lost... What? Okay. Maybe, I don't know when that happened, but it might have been better. So, I think I would be in a scarier position right now if he hadn't annexed. So I don't like the annex from him, but, I don't know. Maybe he knows something about his shuffle or whatever that I don't. Yeah, there's discarding or not discarding the province doesn't do anything, actually. So let's draw, and I think we have it here, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to count. Yeah, that should be it. So, all right. Okay, so, yeah, I just did the thing I hate, didn't I? Where I play my turn out even though it was over. I probably should have, like, clicked a little slower and just taken it when I had 16. Because, oh wow, look at this. This is garbage. Oh man, this is a brutal kingdom. What are the priorities here? Wow. This is like, wow. Okay, on a 4-3, I got a 2-5, which is really, really good. I think it's really good. Yeah, this is probably amazing. I'm not going to get an Urchin very soon, but I'm going to get to open with a Mountebank. And that's quite strong. Because, yes, he's going to trash the junk with Urchin, and he may even get a Mercenary before me. But I'm going to be junking him pretty quickly, and if it hits twice before he has a Mercenary, I'd say that I've already gotten a huge advantage because I get to open with a Mountebank. To be honest, this feels a little dirty, unless he has a 5-2 as well, and he might. I kind of hope he does, because this is almost like not interesting, unless he does not look like it yet. Oh man. I mean, like, pride goeth, right? I could be wrong on my read, but I'm pretty sure that I just, like, almost win for free. That's being overdramatic. I'm pretty sure that I get this huge advantage because I get to open with a Mountebank. From his seed, though, I like opening Sinister Plot Silver and then getting a star chart on turn 3 or 4 when you don't hit 5. And, like, I'm going to get a Sin Plot right now. Excuse the gross sounds, I'm still a little sick. So opening the double silver did let him hit double 5s, which is really good. So all is not completely lost for him, but I'm taking a star chart here and top decking my Mountebank. And we'll want to get Urchins here pretty soon. We'll draw 2 cards next turn. Wait, that's bad. Oh, also missing the shuffle just stopped mattering, didn't it? Because of star chart. Actually, it doesn't not matter. Because, yeah, no, causing this reshuffle is pretty good. So I'm going to take my Mountebank. And this is interesting. Do I take a Goons here? I don't think so. I think I need another Urchin because I want to start thinning. I also want plus buy, though, because I'd like to be getting Native Village plus something. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Goons here. Mostly because I want the plus buy. Yeah, and I feel like I'm ahead, and it's like almost entirely because I get to open Mountebank, even though he got to buy 2 Mountebanks. Now, granted, I think he should have bought one of these 2 at least by now, if not both. But what do I top deck now? I want to say Urchin because I can try to get a Mercenary, but I think I don't think top decking it is gonna really help that much because I'm not gonna shuffle it in. So the only way top decking the Urchin would help to see my Mercenary faster is if my Urchin was gonna miss the shuffle otherwise. So I'm probably gonna top deck this Goons because he's pretty cursed up now, and he could always just block the Mountebank, even though junking him is pretty good. But so is discard attacking him. So, we'll add a token here. And we'll probably draw when I see my first Urchin if I don't already have another attack in hand. So at this point it's probably Native Village Urchin. Yeah. Yeah, so here I'll draw cards. Okay, and yep. Man, Sinister Plot is really powerful. Okay. What is my next buy? I'm thinking about a werewolf. The draw is nice, and I'm low on terminal space, and I can play it even if I draw it dead, and I can play it if it collides. So I think that's the safer option to get right now. Oh, what's in these two cards? Probably not a. Oh well. Whoops. Oh, I knew that was the Merc, didn't I? Because I had just gained the Merc, so of course it's going to be in the discard pile. So that was just me being silly. So let's do this. I want a second Merc. Thinning a little faster is going to put me ahead. And I think the best card for my deck at this point is the Native Village. I almost want to say I discard the Urchin. No. No. Because then he'll discard a card and it might be a curse. Which would be nice. Oh man, I drew my Necro. That's nice. I don't want a third Merc. Okay. I have 2 goons now. Wait, no, I only have the 1 goons. Let's take a second goons. Piles are low. I want more native villages. I can get more draw later. I've got the Sinister Plot as well, so... discard a curse. We'll add a token here. And we'll buy a native village. Put this Merc on top. And really hope I don't get discard attack this turn. I am not getting discard attack this turn, which is very nice. Let's draw. And set aside. Oh man, this is a dream hand. I've gotten so lucky this game. I feel really dirty about being ahead like this. Like, this just doesn't feel right. I don't want a third Merc. I don't want a third Merc. Alright, so we'll probably take Native Village, Werewolf, Caravan. Native Village, Werewolf, Caravan. I could take an Apothecary here, or a potion to get Apothecaries eventually, but I think that ship has sailed. By the way, I do think Apothecary is good here. I just, like, never opening 5-2. There was never, like, really good. There's a lot of really good stuff here. So probably taking Native Village, Werewolf, and Caravan. Just being incredibly happy about these draws. Like, just really disparate. Like, he hasn't had anywhere nearly this kind of shuffle luck, at least that I can see on his end. I'm not going to play the Mountebank this turn. I actually haven't been paying attention. I don't know if that was his... Oh, that's a little sad. Oh well. I don't know if that was his first Urchin or his second one. So... that... And I think we'll want a Caravan. Caravan or Native Village. Actually, I think the... No, the Caravans are fine to have. They free up my terminal space for other things, so that I don't have to draw so much with my werewolves, which also lets me play other terminals, but also play my werewolves for the attack. So let's do that. Let's top deck the mercenary again. Piles are low, but trashing cards is still going to be good for me. Oh, I'd rather gain the copper. Yeah. I never turn this autoplay on. I don't think that this should be here. He trashes my Caravan. I don't think that this autoplay needs to be a thing. And I'm not saying it like I'm mad that it's a thing, but like there are other autoplays that would make a lot more sense to have than this one. I would not turn this autoplay on because there are times when you want to gain the copper instead of discarding the curse. Let's add the token and grab this junk from my native village mat, and we will trash those. Have another double goons turn, which is great. Set aside. Alright, so I think we just take 3 native villages here and really be a pile threat because the urchins are low as well. And I'll have points, so yeah. It's going to be really hard for him to come back from here. Alright, let's draw this time. By the way, with Sinister Plot, it's really strong, but I don't feel like... I mean, I have ideas of when you add a token and when you draw with it, but I don't feel like I have a good mastery of that. So that'll be interesting to think about. That might even be a good podcast episode to talk about eventually, at least a mini-sode. And very fortunate Merc is fortunate. Yeah, I think we just say let's do this. Top deck of goons have plans of emptying urchins pretty quickly. Takes a remodel. Remodel's a card I'm kind of curious about in this kingdom. Maybe we both should have grabbed one earlier, right? Let's add the token. Oh, add the token, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Grab these. Might be able to end it this turn. We'll see what I draw. the native village was quite good for getting hands where you get to trash junk even after you got discard attacked, because normally that's kind of a problem in Merc games, because it's hard to trash out of a hand productively that you have been discard attacked from. Right. Okay. Yeah, pick that up. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and that's GG. Well, okay, so that one was pretty convincingly in my favor from turn 1 when I opened 5-2, but all the same, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed them. I'm going to all right. Later. I can't talk and type.